Welcome back, all you Minecraft people. Today, guys, is episode number 22 of Modsauce 2. I am Renovate, your host, and I tell you what, guys, I have had the most difficult time recording this episode. This is my third attempt. I recorded it once, and the aspect ratio, for some reason, got screwed up on OBS. Not quite sure why. The second time I recorded, no voice. No voice at all. So, this is my third time going around. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff that I was going to record and show you guys is already built. So what I'm going to do is just go through it step by step and let you guys know what I did. And hopefully it's good enough to get us to the next episode. So what we're getting ready to start on is Immersive Engineering. I am the last one on the server to attempt it. Hopefully I do a good job at representing what the mod is all about. So if you guys are liking the series, click that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're really close to 200 subscribers, guys. Let's keep it going. And yeah, leave some comments if you like, and let's get started. Again and again, for again, the third time. Alright, so yeah, we are in our third try at this. The third try. And like I said, a lot of the stuff has already been built. And I've already talked about it twice. And this is my third time talking about it, so I'm getting pretty good at it now. But yeah, real quick, guys, maybe somebody can explain what's going on here. I know you guys can see this because I'm looking at it, but watch the graphics on this block. I have no freaking idea what's going on. I've tried to change all my settings. I use Optifine, but I can't figure out what this is. It's really tripping me out. I mean, it's like the fifth dimension. Like I can see through it, but I'm not really seeing through it. It's kind of weird, and it does it on both blocks. And this is the only multi-block in the whole entire Modsauce that it does this with. I've looked at a bunch of them. Even in single player it does this. I don't know why. So maybe you guys might know why, or what setting I could change so it doesn't make me sick when I look at it. But anyways, guys, yes, we are starting on Immersive Engineering. And to go really quickly through it, but not too quick, one of the first things... Oh, you know, I just realized I don't have that up. There we go. It's like, where's all my crap? One of the first things you're going to want to make is this engineer's manual. And you basically make that by using a book and a lever. And put that in your crafting box, and you'll get this cool book. And this book is really, really cool. I really like it. There's a lot of books for mods in this game, but none quite like this one. This one explains a lot. It's very detailed. You wouldn't have any problems not finding stuff. It's very, very detailed. Not only is it detailed, when you go to the recipes for like this stuff here, it will actually show you how to build this structure. It will animate it, see? As if you're not smart enough to build a 3x3 solid block. But it's going to show you how to make a 3x3 solid block for those of you that don't know how. So, but yeah, so that's what you need to make. And some of the first things you need to make in order to get Immersive Engineering started is you need lots of coal. I'm sorry, you need lots of coal coke, and you need lots of steel. So that's one of the first things that you have to get. And in order to make the coal coke, you have to build a coal coke oven, or a coke oven. And so how you make that is you just make these bricks. It's in NEI, and it's also in here on how to make them. So if we go back, it kind of tells you how to make them. You get 2 per, but you only need 27, so you'll end up making 28, and you'll have 1 extra for you mathematicians out there. And once you get the 3x3 block made, you're going to want to make you one of these engineer's hammers. And then you just shift click right there in the center on either side, whatever side you want facing you, and it turns it into the oven. So if we go up and look at it, it's showing you, this is the little GUI on it. This is where you're going to input your coal. It gets fired up and turns into coal coke. Now you get a byproduct out of it called creosote. And we have that being pumped into this drum right now. But yeah, you get creosote out of it. You can also input glass bottles right here, and the creosote will go in the bottles, and you can pull the bottles out. That's something that I was trying to work on in the past 2 episodes, and I didn't really get it figured out. I was having some issues with getting the bottles to actually go here and not here, so I'm still playing with that. So I think you have to keep this part loaded more than this part. I don't know. We'll figure that out, but I'll show you how this all works in a minute. The second block you're going to make, multi-block, is the blast furnace. If we click in our book and go back to the beginning and click on blast furnace, here's the recipe to make blast furnace. It's a little bit different. But yeah, I guess if you've been to the Nether and stuff, you could get this, or if you did that poor man's ore processing like we showed way back in the beginning, you can get a lot of blaze powder. So, but you do need Nether brick, and you need regular bricks, and once again you get 2, so you'll have 1 left over. 3x3 solid square, and then you click on it with the engineer's hammer in the middle, and you get this cool multi-block. If you click on it, right here is where you want to input your iron, and down here is where you want the coal coke to go from that machine or that block. And once these two fire up, it does take a while. It's not a quick process at all. But once they fire up, they make a byproduct of steel. And we got the steel coming out over here, and we actually made 32 just while we were doing the past 2 videos. The way that I got this set up, and this is just, I did this really fast. This was a cache for coal, okay? And so we pulled the coal into here. It did recognize where to put it, and it started to work. And then from the top, I pulled out the coal coke, and it went into this, and then we're pulling it back into here, and it goes into this bottom slot here. Since that's the only thing that you can input other than iron, I guess it's going to go here. I don't know how it knows, but we'll try to figure that out. Because I got the iron on this side, and it's putting the iron in the top. So I think it just knows. I'm just going to trust it that it does know. And once it makes the byproduct of steel, it's coming out here, and I think... Yeah, I don't know why I made a filter just for steel. I think I did that so that it didn't pull out these items, and it just kept the iron and the coal coke in there. So I'm going to go grab some coal real quick, and I'll show you how this works. It's a little bit slow, but I'll show you how it works. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Real quick, we have a bunch of coal. We have I think like 5,000 or 4,000 pieces of coal after I took these out. We also have all these coal ores, and the one thing that we're probably going to set up is a process. We'll probably put it through a sag mill to where we can get 3 coal for every one of these ores. So I'll probably set that up in our ME system room so that we can get some more coal here. That's another 9,000 pieces of coal that would pretty much fill this up, because this is only holding 10. I didn't make hardened caches, I just made the standard ones that hold 10. So we'll fill that up. I don't know how much steel we're going to need right away, but from what I've heard, we need quite a bit. And the other thing that we're going to need a lot of is the creosote, however you want to say it, because this makes our treated lumber. So the reason I made the drum is because, like I said, I couldn't figure out the bottles and stuff. So we're just going to pump it into a drum. There's only 16 of them in there right now, 16,000. So let's put the coal in here real quick, and I'll show you how this works. Let's just go. Oh, I don't want to put that in there. Let's not burn that. Let's get that back out. There we go. Let's put this in there, like so. Oh no! Why do you not do that? Let's pop that off. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of that on there. Hopefully it doesn't keep that on there. Oh no, how do you... There we go. I was going to say, hopefully that wasn't like a duplicate glitch. So let's put this back on there, and we got this set to always active. Now let's put all our coal in there. So did it get it all? It did get it all. So it's going to start pulling it out. You can see that it's got a little graphic where it shows it's burning, and it's going to start loading them in there. And if you watch, this is a really slow process, really slow. I've looked, and there aren't anything that you can speed this up. So this is just going to have to be something we might have to chunk load and let it do its thing. But while it's doing its thing, we'll catch it when it gets over to here. The other thing you're going to need to start looking at is a way to make 2 different products that will eventually get used in the multi-block structures. First of all, you're going to have a multi-block structure called the fermenter. And if I go to immerse, there we go. It is right here. This is the fermenter, okay? And you're going to need to make it with all this stuff. This is some of the stuff you're going to need right there. But you're going to need to make a fermenter, and you're going to need to make an industrial squeezer. The reason is those 2 byproducts will end up making something called biodiesel. And the biodiesel is what you're going to need to use to make the generators, which eventually will give us our power. So one of the things you're going to need is some way of getting seeds. And I've just picked melons only because every time you pick one, you get 1 melon, but those 1 melon, every time you pick one of these, you get 4 melons. and those 4 melons can be 4 sets of seeds. So I used melons. We got them here. We got one of these imaginary time blocks here, and this is all set up. All the melons are going to be going into this hardened cache. Over here we have another imaginary time block with a bunch of sugar cane. The sugar cane is going to be used in the fermenter. It's going to be turned into ethanol. This is going to be, the seeds from this are going to be sent to a squeezer. It's going to be turned into plant oil. When you mix ethanol and plant oil together in a refinery, you get biodiesel. So the other thing I did was I set up a fluid trash can on the backside to get all the sludge out of here. I might hook up a sludge boiler to this and actually use the sludge boiler to make what's it called, clay. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. To make clay, because I actually need clay for another project, and that's one way of getting it other than another difficult, or not necessarily difficult, but another process. It's kind of lengthy. So, but yeah, go ahead and get this started. This can run by itself. Right now I have it turned off, but if I turn it on, you'll watch how fast it goes. Pretty quick. You can see those imaginary time blocks work out really well. They produce right away. So this one, you don't need to have a planter in the middle. It never harvests the seeds. It just harvests the actual byproduct. Over here, I just used, this is just garden soil from Z-Tones, so that you can plant the sugarcane on it. You don't need any sand or anything like that. So it just chops off the top 2 layers. It doesn't chop off the bottom, so you don't ever have to use a planter. So that's kind of cool. Let's jump back over here. This thing's probably already made a couple pieces of coal coke. It's probably thrown it up into here, and it's probably thrown it back down into here. And it looks like it's already burnt up 1. So this is going to make steel, and it's going to wait for the next coal coke. And if we watch real quick like a turtle racing. Oh my god. 1 more little inch. Go, 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 go. Boom. Boom now. Okay, must already put it in here. So we're waiting for it to go through the pipe, and it's going to go into here. Boom. Okay, so I went ahead and let this work for about 10 minutes or so, and you can see up here that we have coal coke. We got 224, and if we look in here, we have a whole stack there. We actually just ran out of iron, so we have lots of iron in our inventory, and I'm just going to go ahead and, oh, what did we have? We got 2. Oh, that's hardened steel. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of the iron, and like I said, between videos, guys, I will probably try to hook this up to, like, I can't stand when I do that. I'll try to hook this up to an ME system and see if we can just get this all automated. The one problem that I saw is that we make lots of creosote immediately, so this drum is just about filled. We don't have any more coal in here, but this thing is empty, so we're going to have to figure out a way to manage our creosote drums in our fluid. So we might have to make like a bedrockium drum, which we do have the components now to make that, so we might have to make that in the off screen. So so yeah, guys, that's a little bit of the beginning of immersive engineering. One other thing I wanted to make today, guys, it's kind of fun, has nothing to do with immersive engineering, but I'm going to show it to you. I started making it earlier, and I want to go ahead and show you guys what it is. If you type in your NEI, it's a pretty cool little gadget. It's called a Nomatron, that's it right there, Nomatron. And this thing pretty much feeds you, so you don't have to feed yourself. The only bad thing about it, though, is if I go like this, we have all the parts except for these pieces here, right here. But if you click on this, it takes 4 hardened iron ingots, right? Which you wouldn't think would be hard, but to make 1 ingot, you need to make 9 iron nuggets. And to make an iron nugget, you need to make 9 hardened dust. And to make the hardened dust, you need to take a hammer, some iron, and some coal. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me show you something. If we take our coal, and we take our iron, and we take this, where'd a little hammer go? Oops, let's type in hammer. And it's right here. It doesn't have a durability or anything, but watch what happens if I make the first one. It drops the hammer down here every single time. So you gotta do this 36 times just to get enough for 4 ingots. So since I have the other ones done, I'm going to do this 36 more times, and then we'll make it together, and I'll show you how it works. Where on earth did that go? And we'll go ahead and make it, and I'll show you. Why is this not working? What's going on? Okay, so I'll make this, and then I'll show you how it works. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you something. I wanted to see if the ME system would actually work if you created a pattern for it, like this. And check this out. If we go to hardened, not hardened, and I pull those out, and I click this, and let's say we need what? Let's just say we need 60 of them, right? Let's do click start. Watch this. Bam, bam, bam. So that actually works on the ME system, which is awesome because it was very tiring making it the other way. So let's go back to this and see exactly what we needed. So we need to make enough to do these. So let's just go ahead, and I gotta go burn this stuff. So let's go burn this. Actually, we're gonna take the ones that we just made, because I think I need 36 of them. That's plenty enough right there. So let's go run over here. I need to also get this this hell furnace, or even the next one up, set up to an ME system too, so we can use it just for burning things, because it burns so fast. And then the one that's above this actually burns even quicker, so we'll have to get a couple of those set up. They take a lot of energy though, but I think that should be, you know what, we actually needed 36 times 3, so we're gonna need a lot, so we don't have nearly enough. I don't think, let's see, that's gonna give us 7. And this is probably enough to give us 2 more. We'll go like that. So that gives us 9. We actually need 4 more. So let's run over here. So that means what, 36? We need 36 more of those. Let's go ahead and make that real quick. Hardened. And there's 11 more. So we need to craft, let's just tell it to make 30 more. And click start. Cool. So yeah, guys, next episode we're probably going to start getting into some of the multi-blocks so that we can move further along into immersive engineering, and we'll look at what option is the best, whether we use the water wheels for power or build a cool windmill. It's kind of up to you guys. If you're following along, or if you're enjoying the episode, just leave a comment and say I would like to see windmill, or I'd like to see the other one, which is the water wheel. So you let me know, and that's the direction we'll go. Kind of leave it up to you guys. So let's see if we got all our hardened stuff done yet. We got 30 of them. So let's go burn those real quick, and we'll get this thing made, and I'll show you how it works. And I don't know if there's a way that I can get my hunger down right away. I guess we could use our warp book, because that takes a lot of my hunger. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take our warp book, and let's just warp a couple places. Let's go to War's base, and then let's go to Dragon's base, and eventually I'm going to show you where all this stuff is. Let's go to our taint biome, see how it's going out here. Is our box still there? Yep, our box is still there. Cool. Our blood, I'm not quite sure what the blood is. Oh, this is War's blood. This is his blood altar. Cool. So if we go back home, it should take... Yeah, that takes our hearts down. Let's do it again. Let's go to the desert. Uh-oh. There we go. About crashed the server. Yeah, we ended up in a hole. That's kind of fun. Yeah, this is something I had going on. I didn't really want to show you guys that, but that's okay. So there, so we're down to that's as low as I can possibly go. That's cool. So let's take this back over there, and let's make this thing, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, let's put this in our crafting grid. Where they at? Right there, like so. That gives us 4 more. Let's just go ahead and put those in here, and we can actually make 1 more. No, we can't. We're missing 1. That's okay. Let's go ahead and click this. Let's click this. Let's click this. And what we need, diamond nuggets. Let's do diamond nuggets. Jeez. Boop. Okay, let's take those 9 and put them in there. Let's craft 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Alright, we got all the stuff to make this. Let's go ahead and make it. Bam! It's called the Nomatron. Cool. So if we take that and we click on it, it's going to want to know what you want to put in there. Now watch our food bar. Watch this. Bam! See that? It always keeps us fed. So we don't ever have to do this anymore, stop and eat or anything like that, which is awesome. So that's called the Nomatron. It's a cool little feeding tool, and it's going to help us out. It's not like we really needed it, but it's just something cool to have. I thought I'd show you guys that. So yeah, guys, this is episode number 1 of Immersive Engineering. We'll get this all tidied up and look a little bit better next episode. We'll probably make 2 more of these just so we can expedite the process. Let's see how well we're doing. We got 200 in steel right now, so we're doing really well. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope when I edit this everything turns out good. I hope so. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys, please. And if you are wanting to leave any comments, please leave comments. Click the like button if you would, and share the video. Yeah, share the video. Also, on my channel banner, there's another little tiny symbol up there. It's got a V on it. I think it's a V. But check it out. It's just a cool place where you can go and you can actually vote on videos. It's kind of cool. So check it out. Until next time, guys, I'll see you.